Hello everyone and welcome to Captain's video blog. We are Wednesday, August the 31st, 2016. Actually, it's Thursday afternoon. It's like 2:40 p.m. The main reason why this is filmed so late is that because in the description of yesterday's video blog, I wrote that it would be very complicated for me to stay awake and really have the attention span to watch wrestling at 4 in the morning after waking up at 4 in the morning. Turns out I didn't even manage to hold 24 hours. I barely held until 6 p.m. So at 6 p.m. I went to my bed. I realized that it would be pretty complicated for me to wake up early enough if I didn't put an alarm clock. So I put the alarm clock and I woke up. It was 8:30 at night, and pretty much everything was okay at that point, except I was still very tired. So I decided that. I didn't really decide. I just fell asleep again, and I woke up. It was midnight, probably even later. It was like probably quarter to one. So I was like, well, I'm gonna watch anime, and we'll see. Maybe I will. I realized that I wouldn't have time to watch anime and SmackDown, and have the time to do that before the NXT and the Cruiserweight Classics started. So I just decided to watch anime and then to see if I would get out of my bed and just grab something to eat and go back to sleep. I watched anime and I fell asleep again, and I woke up. It was something like maybe 7 a.m., 7:30. So yeah, I stayed in my bed around 14 hours, and I'm just done actually watching SmackDown and talking smack. So everything is still pretty clear in my mind. Also, really fun. The thing I was talking about yesterday when I was saying, yeah, I should see with my professor if I'm really forced to take the second chance exam, or if I'm just gonna watch everyone do it and wait until February. Actually, apparently I cannot, because I got a grade under 10, which is actually a 0 because I didn't hand in my the results of what I was doing. So since I didn't hand in that, I'm probably going to get a 0. And I said, yeah, but I don't really, because I'm really not sure that in the next 7 days I can actually do enough to have everything ready, or at least something ready enough for me to have at least 10. So because I don't have 10, my professor then told me that he was forced to call me for to tell me that I was supposed I was they were waiting for me to do my presentation, and I was like, okay, so why did you ask me if I wanted to take part into this? So yeah, next Wednesday, yeah, at 11 in the morning I will do that. So that means that probably I'm gonna keep doing video weblogs until maybe my birthday, which is the Sunday before Backlash, and then maybe I will do weekly stuff as I will be going through my internship and all that. We will see. So yeah, SmackDown opened up with clearly Miz promo, because everyone was waiting for that. Really, after last week's Talking Smack, everyone was waiting for that, for the Miz and Daniel Bryan to address what happened. And actually, turns out that WWE wanted to diffuse the rumors that Daniel Bryan could be going back to the ring for one last match against the Miz. So they had the Miz come out and say that everyone else was the coward, not him, because he didn't get injured and all that. And then came out he explained that if finding a way not to get hit in the face was being soft and a coward, then just screw it. Then came out Dolph Ziggler, who said that if he wanted to prove that he's not a coward, he's not soft, and that he wanted to, if he wanted to prove that to the audience, to the guys backstage, and to his wife, and then to himself too, he would have to fight Dolph. No referee, no title shot, just a good old fight. The Miz was like, hell no, I'm doing that. So he walked up the ramp, and then, Dolph added a layer on that, and he said that fine, at the end of the day, Miz is definitely a soft coward, and the Miz just something burst in him, and he kind of stormed back at least halfway through the ramp, but was stopped by Maurice. So in Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan said that the Miz knew very well how to push Bryan's buttons, and that he himself knew very well how to push the Miz's buttons. And the problem is, people, Bryan said that people were concerned. His friends were concerned that if he didn't storm off, he would have probably punched Miz in the face. But the truth is that, actually, what the Miz said was pretty true. Everyone knows that it's pretty true. But the only thing that was wrong was that Bryan wouldn't go back to wrestle in bingo halls. He would go back to wrestle in Tokyo Domes, and because he said that because AJ Styles was a guest later in Talking Smack. Very, very entertaining guest. They had a little, well, I wouldn't say dick measuring contest, because they were literally measuring themselves by sitting up on their chairs. So that was pretty fun. AJ Styles has made it pretty clear that he likes doing everything that's not being, about wrestling in the WWE. He took umbrage. I don't know if you can say that in English, but he didn't like the fact that Daniel Bryan said that Randy Orton was the most technical wrestler he ever got in the ring with, because AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan got many, I wouldn't say many times, but at least a couple of times, one against another in the ring. And at one occasion, it was long ago, Daniel Bryan actually broke one of AJ Styles' fingers. So yeah, what other matches were there on SmackDown? So the Headbangers came back for the first round of the tag team tournament, facing Heath Slater and Rhino, who had a strange vignette earlier, where Renee Young went to Heath Slater's trailer, and Rhino was spraying Cheez-Its on crackers. Yeah. Apparently they go well together, and they don't take too kindly to wanting to be taken apart, as on Talking Smack, when Daniel Bryan said to Heath Slater that he wasn't signed, so he could just walk off. They would ask questions to Rhino. Rhino just walked off himself. So yeah, Slater and Rhino won. It's just Rhino got busted open by one of the Headbangers. I don't know if it was Mosh or Thrasher, but it was pretty bad, and he gored his way to the win. Apollo Crews had an interesting match against AJ Styles. He lost. That's just the way it is, kinda. As well as some guy called the Milkman. Just was weird. He undressed in the ring, and then he tried to put back his trousers on when Kane walked, and just okay. The main event was Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. That didn't get to an actual end. It was kind of a no finish, but I think that Corbin won because AJ Styles kicked Corbin in the head, just creating distractions and everything, and he ended the show just hanging on the rope. By he fell on the what he calls the Jesus seam. Okay, sure, and just to add insult to injury, Dean just wiggled the rope. Ah, funny. But I still think it's going to be really interesting, that match at Backlash between Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles, because well, this will really be their first time ever. So yeah. Other matches. There weren't really a lot of matches actually tonight. There was a tag team match between the women. There was Alexa Bliss and Natalia versus Becky and Naomi. Lots of emphasis on still on Carmella and Nikki Bella, because Nikki Bella was on commentary and she got assaulted by Carmella, bringing pretty much the end of the match, by the distraction. He distracted Becky Lynch, and then she got rolled up by Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss was kind of holding onto the shorts of Becky Lynch, so it's just but yeah, Carmella just she didn't like being compared to a discount Nikki Bella, so she put all her might into throwing Nikki Bella into the barricade. Yeah, and there was promo between Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, because they are facing each other at Backlash. Randy Orton still looks to me as he just Bray Wyatt seems just like his promos are strange but well done. Randy Orton, when he calls himself deranged, I don't know, it just feels like I have an edgy teen in front of me who is in one of his phases and just says, "No, you don't understand me, mom." It just feels so awkward. But I think it was intelligent to have it right in the middle of SmackDown, though, because you don't really care about the low points if they are at the middle. So yeah, I think there was another match for the tag team tournament. Yeah, the Hype Bros, they defeated the Vaudevillains. I don't understand that. Why do you do that? Huh? Sure, why not? Let's do that. And I think this was pretty much everything. I like the fact that AJ Styles refers to himself as the face that runs the place, and when he's doing promos, not in commentary or matches, comes out with the armband of John Cena that says "Never give up." The thing that he wore at SummerSlam, that was at the colors of New York actually, and I thought that it was a very interesting touch. Like Cena is not there, so he cannot answer, and AJ Styles is just taking advantage of that to its full potential, and I still think it was a pretty great episode, all in all. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you later today, actually, because I don't think I will do too much. Goodbye.